was thinking the other day that I hadn't done a Being British video for a few months now. So this week's video is a Being British video, as I know you guys like them. And you know what? I want to please you guys. As, you know, you're quite dear to my heart. So this week's video is on being British, Brits abroad. One of the biggest things about Brits abroad is that we still expect people to cater for our tea obsession, even when we're on holiday. You know when you look in brochures and it says tea and coffee making facilities? That's basically because they're scared that if Brits see that and they see they don't have tea and coffee making facilities, they won't come. Because we need a hot drink in our room. My mum will take like a travel kettle everywhere we go, just in case they don't have a kettle in the room up to our standards, just so if we're caught unawares we can still have a hot drink. That's how British we are. We whinge when tea abroad isn't up to our tea. It's a normal conversation our family will have on holiday. I don't like the tea down at breakfast. It's weak. They've got 1 week normal breakfast tea and then the rest is fruit tea. They don't respect tea out here and the milk is awful, so I've got our own tea bags so we don't have to have shit tea in the morning, because I know the shit tea is a start to a shit day. That's honestly what my family's like. My mum takes UHT milk sticks and proper English tea bags everywhere we go, so my parents don't have to have a shit cuppa. That's honestly how much tea means to us. And even though we're on holiday, that's no excuse to have a rubbish cup of tea. We still want tea at 3 o'clock every day with biscuits. My mum takes biscuits on holiday, so we still have afternoon tea. Another thing about Brits abroad, we always go to like hot countries in the summer like Spain, because funnily enough, we don't get a lot of sun here. So that's why when you see Brits in Spain or whatever, you can always tell who they are, because they'll be the ones walking around desperately trying to get sun. Even when it's raining, because rain doesn't fail us, we'll be out in our shorts and stuff like, sun! Make me brown! Please! Because we're so pasty compared to all the other Europeans. Like, you'll go abroad and everyone will be sitting down at breakfast and you can tell who the Brits are, because everyone else will look nice, glowing and tanned, and there'll be us with our white pasty skin eating our full English breakfasts. That's another thing, when we go abroad, not my family so much, but I know loads of Brits like this, we don't like foreign food. We do Chinese takeaway, we do curry, we do pizza, that's about it. We do pasta as well. But like, you see people, there'll be all this lovely food and they'll just sit down with like sausages and chips and beans. What was the point in going away if you're going to make yourself out of the buffet something you could have made from your microwave at home? If you wanted, you know, to be warm and stuff, you could have just like not put any fans on in your house and shut all the windows and been in the sauna. It would have been the same climate and it would have saved you about 500 quid. So when we go abroad, my parents are quite bad at this. No one wants to speak the language. We whinge when people come over here and they're like, oh, we don't speak English. We're always like, oh, well, if they're going to come over, they, you know, they should try. We're such hypocrites. When we go to other places, we'll just go, this is what my dad does. We'll go into like a restaurant, he'll go, English! We are English! We might as well have just gone into our own country or gone to America or someone that speaks English if we don't actually like want to try a few words in a different language, or we pronounce them. Will you shut it? I'm trying to record. Say them in like a really English accent so they don't even sound right. Like this, like, bonjour, je voudrais deux beers. S'il vous plaît. It's embarrassing. It really is embarrassing. So I hope you like my video on Brits abroad. If you notice, I'm in a new place. That's because I've finally got a video camera, so I can now video in my room, which means I can dance and stuff and do something like a handstand. Helpful if I could actually do a handstand. I'll be filming from now on, more interesting than the crappy old office, so I hope you like it. Also, do you like my new hat? This is from a quite cool shop called Lasers, and it says have a crap day on it. The thing is though, it really backcombs my hair, So I don't know if you can see, I look a bit like Tim Minchin. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next week.